Hi, Kita Zion. In our last video, I laid the framework for our study of Nevi'im or prophets by describing the characteristics that would identify someone as a Navi or a Naviya. This week, I will discuss how the study of prophets is observed today by the Jewish community at large. As I hope you are aware, we read our Torah in its entirety between every 1 and 3 years. Portions from the Torah are read sequentially every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. However, the Torah, or 5 books of Moses, comprise only one part of our Bible. So what is, if any, the public process for studying Nevi'im, or prophets? As you are aware, each Shabbat morning, as well as on certain holidays and fast days, a Haftorah is chanted following the Torah reading. For the most part, each Haftorah is a section taken from a specified part of Nevi'im. The origins, however, of the custom of reading a Haftorah at specified times is somewhat obscure. The following explanations are taken from an article written by Baruch S. Davidson on Chabad.org titled When and Why We Started Reading the Haftorah. So there are 3 different explanations that I will go through. The first, which is the most common explanation, is that in 168 BCE, before the Common Era, when the Jews were under the rule of King Antiochus, which is the king of our infamous Hanukkah story, the Jews were forbidden to read from the Torah. The decree that forbade them to read, however, was limited to the 5 books of Moses. So the sages instituted that a section of prophets be read instead. The choice of reading was such that the Haftarah be related in some way to the Torah portion that would have been read that week if in fact Torah was allowed to be read and studied. The custom of reading a Haftarah remained after it became safe to once again read publicly from the Torah. The second explanation is one of the earliest explanations, is that originally Jews would stay in the synagogue after every day after morning prayers and study sections from different parts of the Tanakh, one of them being prophets. As time progressed, the custom of reading a selection from prophets was confined to Shabbat because the Jews had to work, and after morning services they would leave their gathering place for prayer to go to work. The third and most modern explanation is that the Haftarah reading was instituted to combat the influence of those Jewish sects that viewed our Bible as consisting only of the Torah, which, as you know, some people think that the Bible only consists of the Torah. Okay, so you understand now that while we study prophets in class, and while many Jewish scholars will study Nevi'im in the course of their day, the majority of secular Jews do not study from the Book of Prophets, and so their exposure to it is through the chanting of a Haftarah, either on Shabbat morning or on a fast day or on a holiday. So I'm sure that each of you, one other thing I want to make it clear is that a Haftarah, as I've said previously, is only a portion of a chapter or a book from a specific prophet. In order to read the entire prophet's words in its entirety, you have to go back and study the Book of Prophets, or Nevi'im. Okay, I am sure that each of you has already been assigned, if not already started to prepare your Haftarah for your Bar Mitzvah. So I'd like you to tell us in class, as your assignment for this week, the name of the prophet on whose word your Haftarah is based, and at least 3 things that could be said to describe your prophet. So the assignment is about your prophet not about the story or the words of your Haftarah. So, for example, if your Haftarah is based upon a story of Yirmiyahu or Jeremiah, I want you to tell me at least three things. It can be more specific to Yirmiyahu. Um, I don't now want you to tell me about the words that are contained in your Haftarah. That assignment will be a later assignment in the coming weeks. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope you are enjoying yourselves, and Lehitraot. I'll see you soon. Bye.